How do you test the SIBO? Because I've known so many people who suffered from it for years, but it's not something very common to be tested by regular traditional medicine.
It's not common. So, you can get a SIBO test. In the US, it's usually through a GI specialist. I don't know where you are if SIBO tests are offered. But the common way to know if you have SIBO is if you have gas or bloating after you eat. So if you belch or your belly gets swollen after eating, you probably have SIBO. And, there are supplements that are good for that. There are nutritional changes, something called the low FODMAP diet, which is a diet that doesn't have the compounds that the unhealthy bacteria eat. So that way you're sort of diminishing their amount of food so that they can't continue to populate as much. And there are low FODMAP diets that you can get on the internet, and so on. So SIBO is very, very common. I would say almost, I don't know, a quarter of my new patients have SIBO. And it is very frustrating. What happens is people come in with gas and bloating, they don't get a SIBO test, they don't try a low FODMAP diet, and they end up being put on an antacid.
Yes, it's quite common, the antacid consumption in our part of the world.
And those antacids, I don't like them. I think there are certain people that absolutely need them, but antacids decrease the acid in the body, in the stomach, and that's a bad thing because you want your stomach to be acid.
Exactly.
That's how the enzymes work that allow you to digest your food. So when you decrease the acid, then you decrease the effectiveness of the enzymes, which means you're absorbing less nutrients. And so many of us in the functional medicine community believe that there are going to be many long-term health effects from people that are on these antacids long-term.